Welcome back to Ladybug Lane Soaps. This is Margie. Thank you for joining me again. Today I'm going to be making a yummy, scrumptious soap that smells like brownies, according to my 20-something boys. And on the top I made these embeds here, these little small little gingerbread men, and I did not have a brown mica. I used, I believe the name is the cappuccino mica from Brambleberry, and I don't know if you can see it, but it just has just kind of a little shimmer of, I don't even want to call it copper in there color, but that's what I have, so I kind of like to use up what I got. And just a little tip, what I like to do is put in some of the fragrance oil of what I'm using in my batch when I'm melting the melt and pour. And this was the white melt and pour, not the clear, but the white. And I thought that they turned out pretty good. But I found that if you put your fragrance oil, whatever, in the embeds, that if the soap does, if the fragrance does fade just a little bit in the soap, it will not fade in the melt and pour. So that's my tip for the day. Alrighty. So, I wanted to show you something here. So, let me get my goggles on here. There we go. Safety. So I needed to heat up the oils this morning in the microwave to get them nice and fluid, because to the right of me is one of those kitchen window garden spots, and it gets really cold there. So what I did, this is tip number 2. Let me make sure that you can see this. So let me scoot a little bit this way here. So anyway, so if my lye, if I don't use it the same day, which I rarely do, it gets pretty cold overnight. So what I do, I will just heat up the bucket of water. Oh, I don't know, that's probably like about 3 or 4 inches there. Get it really hot. Put my lye bucket that has the lye water in the bucket. And so with the handle, it just kind of sits here nicely, and then I just kind of covered it up with a couple of towels, stuck it in the corner, and then it was all happy for several hours. So, but now I need it, and I'll just kind of dry off the bottom so no water drips in the oil. I'm just going to put this back here for the moment. Put this in the sink, get it out of the way. Alrighty. So I'm not quite sure exactly still how I want to do this design. So without further ado, let's get going here. All right, like I said, I need my handy dandy little stool. Okay. So it is raining at the moment. Here last week we had snow for 3 days, and now we're back to our normal rainy Pacific Northwest. Oh, let me just one last quick check to see how we're doing. Oh, and as you can probably tell, I'm back on my in my regular spot here. Yesterday I was trying something new. I went over to the island, and then I had to move everything to the island, and I thought, you know what, I know this isn't the best spot over here, but I'm just gonna stay here. Okay. So my lye water down the blender shaft, I think that's what you call it, a shaft, a stick, whatever. Okay. And I'm really hoping that these two fragrances will not accelerate. Like I was saying yesterday when I was filming, what was I filming? I was filming my little fir branches and berries video. It just seems like lately so many of the fragrances that I've been using are accelerating on me. So yeah, and so in this batch here there is no kaolin clay. I did not add any table salt to the lye water because I just kind of want it fluid. So anyway, let's get the air bubbles out. So where you want to stop at, I know it's kind of hard to see, is where your oils and your butters and your lye water has just reached emulsification, so nothing is separating. And I think I'm all right. thank you everybody for watching another episode of Ladybug Lane Soaps. And I'll be probably cutting this in a couple of days. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and everybody have a lovely evening. All right, bye-bye.